Hi, everyone. Sandy Zelasco and Jennifer Wolf are back with you to talk about more images sent in by viewers like you to our channel, Chicks Talking Pics. So thank you for sending these images in. Today will be a little bit different than nature. It's people. We've got some people images that we wanted to cover. And these four images, I believe, were all talked about at the live viewing of the San Diego Fair, which was back in June. So if you missed it, we typically do one for the photographers section of the San Diego Fair. So look for that next year, sometime in June.
Yep,
All right, Jenny, how you doing?
I'm doing just fine. How are you?
Good. Where are you at now?
Back home.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. Okay. Yeah, me too. I'm still recovering. So let's let's just not talk about it. Let's get on with the show. Uh, Go ahead, Jenny. I know we
Okay,
had some good things to say about this.
I'll try and remember what they were.
Okay.
Yeah, no, this has a great mood to it. I think it could be a little lighter overall, but I mean, the highlights are nice. Um, there's a couple spots that are too bright down in the corner that give you a little distracting elements, but I love that the light's coming from, yeah, that. The way that she's looking into the light and the rim lighting on her face and her shoulder are just super nice. The background is a nice soft um, texture to it without being too distracting. And yeah, it's a nice portrait. What
Yeah,
do you
I
got?
do. I really like this portrait. I just I still feel after seeing it or reviewing it again for the second time, I wish the maker was down a little further down, shooting kind of up a little more. I don't like the I don't want to, I love the image. Let me just start by saying that. But this right here that cuts right through her head is
Mhm.
starting to bother me.
Mhm.
Um, it didn't bother me before, but now I kind of look at it thinking, God, I wish that beautiful outline of her face would have been a little bit higher. It just is so beautiful there. So beautiful. The just catching that light, that very just little bit of light and on her shoulder and stuff. Yeah, I was down shooting up on her a little bit, kind of. Um, Beautiful look to it. Let's take a look at what the settings were on this one. If I can get that. Yeah, so F4, that makes sense. 1 over 3/20th of a second and ISO 500. So all good. All good. Yeah, get rid of those distracting things down in the lower right and the lower left. Those white splotches on the ground. Maybe that was water. Maybe it was snow. I don't know. But
I doubt, given how she's dressed, it's snow.
yeah, right, true. That's true. I didn't even put those two things together. So the other thing, since you can't maybe go back and reshoot this, I'd crop off the top a little bit.
Mm. Yeah.
Do you think? I think,
Yeah, I think it I think it has a little too much space at top.
yeah, I do too. Yeah, good. Nicely done. Beautiful complexion. Beautiful look. And this one here, I really liked the intensity. Your eye is looking is you can't see his eyeballs. So he's looking down at what he's doing. You're coming back up with the paintbrush or the pencil, whatever that is. It looks like a paintbrush. Um, but anyway, I love the kind of triangles of this that I see in here. But I like the fact that he's not looking at you. And we talked about this. I love the paint on the wall. It looks like a studio that's well used, and he's very, very into his craft. Go ahead.
Yeah, we talked about that red streak that's on the back wall, and
Mhm.
some people wanted to get rid of it. Some people were okay with it. I think if I was going to get rid of anything on the back, it would be the blue the light colored ones against the green because it looks like there's some sort of mark there, but it's not complete. It's kind of,
Yeah.
it makes you think about what is there rather than looking at um the artisan here, the man. Um,
Right.
I think if you got a little lower and got a little bit more angle on his face would help. Not that he needs to be looking at you, but just to see a little more of his face um, might be
Hmm.
nice. But yeah, otherwise it's a very interesting, nice story.
I think there was this. Oops, not that. Let me get my. On.
But
I
yeah,
don't
that
know how
dark
to.
thing up there.
Yeah, that dark thing up here. That is right here. That probably just a nice crop would maybe get rid of that. But
Yeah, then you'd start getting a little close on him.
yeah, then you might get a little close. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I like it though. I do like it. It's really well exposed, technically really nicely done. A great capture. I don't know if you have to get permission. A lot of competitions will require model releases. So any of these today may need a model release, and whether you'd have to pay for that or they just give it to you. There's a great little app that I use on my phone for model releases, just in case anybody's interested. It's called Easy Release, and I think you can still get it. Mine still worked a couple of months ago, so you might try that one. Easy Release, and this one was shot f4.5 at an 80th of a second and 3200th of ISO. Nicely done. All right. Now, a completely different, right? Go ahead, Jenny. I think you
Yeah.
want to do. Yeah.
Yeah. And like totally different. He's looking at the photographer, he's happy. It's just, and this one, you can see that whole whatever glyph is above his head. Um, and the well-worn desk, it's all got a really nice story. I remember the one thing that I was caught my eye is the white blob down in the underneath the table. There's some sort of rags or something. um,
Yeah.
Getting rid of that would help. um, and I think some people were put off by the nozzle on the red bucket. Not so much that, but I think that was kind of bright. But I think it's part of the scene. It doesn't really bother me so much.
You're talking about the white
Yeah, just that
little
that
thing
was
you
so
press.
bright
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
your eye obviously goes to it. But I don't think, I mean, my eye doesn't stay there. It's like, oh yeah, there's a spigot. Okay.
Yeah.
But nice catch light in his eyes. And yeah.
Yeah. And then we talked about that this above his head.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, technically street scenes, documentaries, all that stuff, you can't take anything out, you can't put anything in. Those competitions are pretty much locked up. But if you're doing this for um, I don't know, people informal or
Yeah,
yeah,
that's what it
I
would
mean, you
fit
could
in
take that out.
if you were going for the
Um,
fair, it would be people informal.
yeah. So you could take that out. And to me, it is distracting.
Mhm.
Now, it may be the whole story. I don't know. I don't read. That's not my language, so I couldn't tell you for sure. But I do like his expression. I like the catchlight in the eyes. I just the pinks and the reds and then the yellows go together. Um, I just think what he's doing, he's like keeping the books of somewhere, for some company or some uh, you know, some water company maybe. No, and
A
he's got a little
ledger.
yeah, he's got a calculator on the desk, which is nice. So yeah, we love it. Yeah, let's see what the maker did for settings. F5.6, 500th of a second,
Same as
and
last one.
pardon me?
Same as the last one, I believe.
Yeah, pretty close. Yeah, I do like it.
Mhm.
Nice. Okay, go ahead. Or was it my turn? I don't remember.
I think it's your turn. I started on the last
Okay.
one.
All right. So this is interesting because I know this was kind of a fun shoot for this creator. Uh, she was doing something different with lights, with smoke, with backdrops, uh, and a person, a subject. Uh, it's cute. I like it. I think it was an interesting thought process, or maybe I okay, so it's gymnastics and it's tools. And so I don't know why the two go together or if they should go together. I don't get that. But I know the gal, the young girl here was very excited about this shoot. So and I think something is happening with the hair that's a little wispy and maybe AI looking, like, a little plastic looking. So I'm not really sure what was going on with that.
Mhm.
Um, yeah, wouldn't be my favorite of the four.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I think the hair and the face look very AI, you know, lots of, I don't know, the way it comes off, it's almost cartoonish, like the whatever processing was done, or maybe it's an effect of the smoke. I know when we were talking about this live, the maker said that she actually picked this background, the girl did. So,
Mhm.
because the rest of us are like, why would you pick tools for her? And it was like, well, it was what she wanted. So
Sure.
that's what they went with. But yeah, it's kind of an odd sort of choice of things. Um, but
I give the maker credit for trying something different,
mhm.
trying something new they've never done before, and listening to our criticism about this. Maybe that'll help for next time. Uh, I think these kind of critiques, everybody has to go through them. I've gone through them. I've had bad reviews. But I've learned from that. So hopefully we all learn from it. So F56, 1/1250th of a second, and ISO 4000. So I'm kind of assuming it was a dark scene to begin with. So that's interesting. Yeah. Okay. All right. I think we've beat this episode to death. And thank you for sending those in. And if you'd like to send your images in, will be nice also. And you can send them to chickstalkingpics@gmail.com. 1920 pixels on the long side and in JPEG format would be appreciated.
And we love to have new subscribers. So go ahead and hit the subscribe button on the YouTube channel. And if you want to get notified, hit the little bell symbol and you'll hear about our next episode.
And leave us some comments. We'd love to hear your comments on any of our images or any of the episodes. All right. Good night,
Hey,
everybody, or goodbye,
bye.
everybody. I don't know where we're at.